Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing my ride or die beauty products, and the whole idea behind this tag that Jaclyn Hill created is to show off your favorite beauty product from each category. I don't know why my intro did not record, so I thought I would do a voiceover. I'm also doing a mini tutorial as I talk about each product, so if you would like to see more, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my face first, and then we'll move on to the eyes and the lips and all that good stuff. I also wanted to mention that everything that I'm going to be mentioning, I am wearing on my face today, so you can kind of see what it looks like on, and I will be demoing everything as well as I talk about each product. Okay, so starting off with my Ride or Die face primer, and if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I have just recently gotten into face primers. So this is just one that I have been loving as of recently of all the ones that I have, and I do have quite a few face primers, but this one definitely works better than all of the other ones. And this is the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Complexion Primer Potion, and I love this stuff so much. Now, if you are a fan of the Urban Decay Primer Potion for your eyes, which is right here, this is also one of my favorites, but this is actually not part of my video, even though this stuff is amazing. You're gonna love the Pore Perfecting Primer for your face because it basically does the same thing for all of your face makeup. It makes your skin super smooth and helps for your makeup to just glide on and stay on. It almost is like a magnet or a glue for your makeup. Anything that you put on top of the primer, it'll just kind of lock it into place and stay on all day long. So this is my Ride or Die primer. If I had to pick one of all the other ones I own, this would definitely have to be it. So moving on to my Ride or Die foundation, and this was so hard for me, just like it is for everyone else, because I have so many foundations that I love for various reasons. But if I only had to wear one foundation for the rest of my life, I think, I'm like 99.99999% sure it would be this one. And this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup in the shade Honey Bronze. I freaking love this stuff. I have used it for such a long time, and this foundation is, I think, my favorite. I keep going back between this one and two other ones, but I think I have to say this is my top pick because this is everything that you want from a good foundation. It is long lasting, it is buildable to full coverage, it doesn't feel heavy or cakey on the skin. There are a ton of different shades available for you, and it just blends right into the skin. I am wearing this today, and I love how it looks on my skin. I love how it covers everything. It's beautiful. Love the packaging. Don't like the price tag, but I do think it's worth the price because I've had this for such a long time, and I swear I feel like I'm not even close to it being finished at all. So this is my Ride or Die foundation. I keep wanting to mention like one more at least. I keep wanting to mention two more, but I think I'm gonna have to stay with this one. I absolutely love this foundation. And if you guys have been with me for a long time, you already know that my Ride or Die concealer, hands down, without any doubt, has to be the MAC Prolongwear concealer in the shade NW25. Now, if you guys are new to my channel and don't really know my makeup tutorials or my style of makeup, you might be thinking NW25, that's way too light for you because I'm usually an NC42 for my face makeup. Like, what are you doing, right? Well, this is more of a corrector for me. I would say corrector and brightener for my face, not just a concealer. So I actually like to use this right underneath my eyes. I just have a little bit of product, and then I blend it into my skin using a beauty blender, and it just really brightens up my entire face. I love how it looks on my face, and this stuff is so long lasting. It's literally like glue. It's not going to move at all, and it just stays put all day. It just brightens the area so well. It doesn't crease or anything. So love this concealer, and I ran out of this one, but you guys already know I have a backup. I probably have like 2 more tubes of this because I'm so scared that they're gonna discontinue this. I'm gonna actually go ahead and pick up a few more because I love this stuff so much. So my Ride or Die face powder, and this is one I've actually used for such a long time, is MAC Studio Fix in the shade NC42. Now this is a pretty like medium to full coverage powder that you can just wear this and really build it to be almost full coverage. But I just like to apply a dust of this all over my face just to set everything into place and kind of lock everything in so it doesn't move or anything. It doesn't feel heavy, even though it is buildable to full coverage. It does not feel heavy at all. It doesn't kind of move throughout the day. Like I said, it just locks everything into place. I love this powder. Like I said, I've used it for years and years. When I was freelancing, I used to use it on my clients also all the time. And this is just such a great powder. Even in like, you know, flash photography, it doesn't flash back or anything like that. So this definitely has to be my ride or die base powder. Now I'm going to talk to you about my ride or die setting powder just underneath my eyes. And if you guys have watched my recent tutorials, you probably already know this, but this is the Makeupforever HD powder, and this is their loose powder, and I love this stuff so much. It is so finely milled, and you only need the tiniest bit of this product to really set your under eye concealer into place and just lock it there, and it's going to prevent the concealer from creasing all day long. Now I do want to call out that some people have said that this product actually has like a white cast on their skin. The thing with that is you only need the tiniest amount of this product. If you add too much, you can get that white cast, especially with the flash photography, mostly with the flash photography. So just remember to use a very small amount of product and you should be completely fine. I'm speaking for my skin tone. Like I use this in almost all of my Instagram pictures if you guys look at it as of recently, and most of those pictures are with flash, like my beauty shots. I'm wearing this powder in every single picture and there's absolutely no white cast at all. So yeah, this is my ride or die under eye setting powder. So my favorite bronzer of all time is MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Give Me Sun, and this is such a beautiful bronzer if you guys are close to my skin tone. I'm gonna take it back so you can see it a little bit better. I think you can see it more from this angle, but this is a very warm bronzer. This is not cool by any means. I did kind of contour a little bit with this, but this is generally not what I like to use to contour. This is just what I like to use on days when I want a little glow to my face, a little shape to my face, but not anything too crazy. I feel like it works so well. It gives your skin such a nice healthy glow, and it's so warm, so it really complements my skin tone. So I love this bronzer so much. But I did want to share a product that I love to use to contour my face, and that is NARS Laguna bronzer. This is another product, actually even MAC's Give Me Sun. I think this is my second compact. Laguna bronzer, I don't even know how many of these I've gone through. I love this stuff so much. And this, I would say, is my ride or die for contouring my face. So it is a little bit cooler than MAC's Give Me Sun. You can kind of see the comparison. So it works so well as a natural contour. It's not too harsh because it's not too intense, and I just love it. Highly recommend this to contour your face if you guys are close to my skin tone. My ride or die blush has to be Tarte's Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Blushing Bride. I actually really need to pick up more colors in this range because Blushing Bride is one of my most used blushes, and I swear it doesn't even look like I've made a dent in it at all. I love this blush so much because it's such a beautiful pink for my skin tone, and I actually think that this will work for all skin tones. These are really, really pigmented. You only need a little bit of product and it lasts all day long. This actually says on the back it's a 12-hour blush, and I definitely believe that because I've never had to touch up my blush when I use this. So this is definitely my favorite blush of all time. Okay, so the hair is down again. I actually really did not like how it looked when it was up, so we're just gonna work with it with the heat. It's all good. All right, moving on to my ride or die highlight, and again, this should be no surprise to you guys, and this is Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop that she created with Becca Cosmetics, and this is definitely a highlight that is going to complement every single skin tone. I am so happy that they made this into a permanent highlight. I love this. I have another backup of it, I think. I'm pretty sure, because when they said that this was going to be limited edition, I just bought two. So I do have a backup of this. I use this all the time. I'm wearing this on my cheeks today. You can do one quick coat of this on the sides of your cheek for a very subtle highlight, or you can really build it up to be extremely pigmented. So I knew I had to mention this one, not just because this is Jaclyn Hill's video, but this is generally my favorite highlight. Okay, so my base ride or die products are done, and now moving on to the eyes. And I'll start off with my ride or die eyeshadow primer. and that easily has to be MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. Now, I actually prefer this over my Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is this one here, and I know everyone loves this because this actually has a little bit of color to it, so it kind of just evens out your eyelids. I do have a little bit of discoloration on my eyelids, so it just kind of evens it out and preps your eyelids for the eyeshadow and makes all of your eyeshadows pop and stay all day long. So I love this, and I use this all the time. Like in all of my tutorials, I think I use this eyeshadow primer. So my favorite eyeshadow palette was actually really hard to pick because I always like to use so many different eyeshadows to create certain looks. Like I'll use some from ColourPop or Makeup Geek or MAC or, you know, different brands. I like to just mix and match and create something. So it was really hard for me to just narrow it down to one eyeshadow palette. But my ride or die has to be the new Anastasia Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. And I love this palette so much. You guys, I have not been able to put this down since the day I've gotten it. I use this all the time. Like I literally have to force myself not to use this eyeshadow palette. So this is what the colors look like. They're just so beautiful. You get such a nice range of colors. I mean, it is a neutral palette, but you do get a nice pop of colors there. And you do get cool tones, which are over here. And then you do get the warmer tones here and here as well. So this is just such a versatile palette that works so well for all different skin tones. But if you guys are close to my skin tone and looking for a great palette that you don't even have to think about, that you can do 100 looks with, the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette is the way to go. Obsessed with this. Okay, moving on to my ride or die eyeliner, and I'm going to talk about my liquid liner first, and this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Expert Liner. Now this thing is probably like $2, maybe $3. It's super inexpensive and it works so well. Hopefully you can see there, it is very black and you do get a nice point to the tip. So it is very easy to create a nice sharp winged eyeliner with so much ease. I highly recommend this to anyone who is a beginner who struggles with applying liquid liner. This eyeliner is awesome and I love it so much. So my ride or die pencil liner has got to be the Makeupforever Aqua XL eyeliner, and I actually have two that I really love. I guess this counts as one because it's the same product, just two different colors. Kind of, sort of. But I guess I'll talk about the black one today because that is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And this is in the shade M10. Now the reason why I love these pencils so much is because they are so long lasting, do not smudge at all, and they're also very creamy and pigmented. So love these, and I have been using only these liners since I've gotten them. I will most definitely repurchase this when I run out because this is my favorite black eyeliner of all time. Okay, now I'm going to talk about my favorite mascara, which of course, if you guys have been here again for a long time, you know this is my favorite mascara. This is L'Oreal's Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, which this is one of those products that I can't even count how many tubes I've gone through. I love this mascara so much because it really lengthens, volumizes, makes your lashes look super plump and dark, and just everything that you want from a good mascara. This will do that with so much ease, and this is like $6 or $7. It's super cheap. You know, you can do the whole buy one get one half off deal, and this is so comparable to high-end mascaras. I always go through a stage where I'll try different mascaras and then I'll come back to this one. So this is definitely my ride or die. I love this. Totally swear by it. Okay, so for my ride or die eyelashes, you guys, I'm obsessed with eyelashes. It is true, if you don't wear eyelashes and then you go and start wearing eyelashes, your world is completely gonna change. Like, you're never gonna wanna do your makeup without wearing false lashes. But my favorite lash brand of all time has got to be Red Cherry. Now this is what the packaging looks like. It is super inexpensive. Their lashes are seriously some of the best that I've ever used, and I find them to be super comparable to high-end lashes, and I reuse their lashes all the time and they work so well. So today I'm wearing number 505, which is also really nice. They're like really dramatic. They're not over the top at all. Like, they don't touch my eyebrows. It's not too intense, but it is dramatic at the same time. I also love one of their other lashes. I think it's called the Wisp Lash, which is just a really nice like wispy lashes. Those are so beautiful. I love those. But I just love their lashes. They're just very high quality, very comparable to high end. And best part is they are only $2.99. So they're really, really cheap and they are awesome. So my favorite eyebrow product was actually going to be the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown, which I've used for such a long time and it just works so well to fill in your brows. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm actually going to talk about the NYX Micro Brow, which is literally the same thing as the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but it's like 10 bucks cheaper. So why not just talk about this one? And I know this is a new ride or die, but I'm not joking, you guys. This is seriously the same exact product as the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So I thought I would just talk about this one today because it works just as well and it lasts all day long. My eyebrows do not move at all throughout the day. It's just such an amazing product and it's half the price of the Brow Wiz. So new ride or die is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm in the shade Brunette. Now I'm going to talk about my ride or die lip products. So I guess I'll start off with my favorite lip liner. And this is my most used lip liner easily. And this is NYX lip liner in the shade Ever Toujours, which is a really nice like reddish brown, and I just love using this for all of my nude or pink lipsticks to really kind of warm it up, just outline my lips, especially when a lipstick or lip gloss is a little too light for me. I just like to align my lips with this first and then fill in my lips, and it works so well. So if you guys are close to my skin tone and looking for a great everyday lip liner, NYX Ever Toujours is the bomb. So my favorite lipstick, which I'm so sad that I actually broke it today because it's so hot outside that it seriously melted, but this is MAC's Cosmo. And again, this is another one of those products where I've purchased like 6 or 7 of these since I found out about this. I am wearing this today. My lipstick has come off very much so by this point. I've had my makeup on all day long. But this is my favorite nude of all time. I recommend this to everyone. If you guys are close to my skin tone, this is a beautiful nude for our skin tone. It's like a pinky nude. It's not like a nude nude, it's a pinky nude, but it's a beautiful neutral color for every single day. And I actually really like to pair with the Ever Toujours lip liner. It looks so beautiful. This lip combo is definitely ride or die. So my favorite liquid lipstick was such an easy choice. As soon as I found out that I was gonna do this video, I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely my favorite liquid lipstick. And this is Kat Von D's Lolita, and this is the original Lolita. So I guess Lolita 1, I guess. But this is such a beautiful shade for my skin tone. It's just such a nice neutral color. And the formula of this lipstick is amazing. I actually also have here's a quick swatch on the bottom there. I actually also have Lolita 2, but this one is definitely my favorite. It dries down to be like almost like a light brown mauve shade. It's just very complimentary on my skin tone. And actually, I think this is another product that's going to work for all different skin tones. And the formula also is amazing because it's not over drying at all. Like I can wear this all day long and never feel like my lips are too dry or anything like that. So my ride or die liquid lipstick is Kat Von D's Lolita. I actually have to pick up more shades from her line because I think I have like 3 colors, 3 or 4 shades from her line. I definitely need to pick up more. We're almost done and I'm getting so hot right now, so I just want to kind of breeze through the rest of the video. So my ride or die setting spray, again, this is just like the primer. I haven't been using a setting spray for a long time, but it has to be the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I actually did not mean for my primer and setting spray to be both from Urban Decay, but it just so happened to turn out that way. I actually really feel like this really sets in your makeup and locks it into place, so it does not move at all throughout the day. Ride or die makeup setting spray is definitely Urban Decay's all-nighter setting spray. Okay, my last ride or die has got to be my favorite perfume, and that easily has to be Dolce & Gabbana's The One. I have been using this perfume for so long. Like, I remember using this, I've just been using it for such a long time. The scent just never gets old. It just smells so amazing. It's like floral but sexy and sensual and so feminine. Ugh, you guys need this perfume in your life. I wear this perfume so much, it reminds me of me. That's a little crazy, but that's how you know that this is definitely my ride or die. So Dolce & Gabbana The One has my heart Love this stuff. Okay, so that is the end to my ride or die beauty products. I had so much fun filming this video and really thinking a lot about my top beauty picks. So this is actually not as easy as it looks, but if you guys make YouTube videos, I tag you all to do this video. Please tweet me or send me an email with your link. I would love to watch it and retweet, of course. Also, if you guys don't make videos on YouTube, I will list everything that I mentioned in the down bar, and maybe you guys can let me know what your ride or die products are in each category. I would just love to hear that as well. So leave that in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on all of my social media. As usual, everything will be linked in the down bar, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!